Every business owner knows that staying up to date with the latest trends is vital to the success of their business. However, keeping up in an industry as competitive and ever-changing as custom apparel can sometimes be challenging. That's why in today's episode of Apparel Academy, I'm going to be sharing with you my 5 tips for keeping your custom apparel business relevant in a competitive and growing market. These strategies will ensure that your business stays relevant season after season and continues to thrive and grow. Alright, before we jump into today's video, if you're new to this channel, my name is Henry Ma. I'm the CEO of Ricoma, and this channel is dedicated to teaching you everything you need to know about the apparel decoration industry so you can start and scale in this business. If you haven't done so already, consider subscribing to this channel so you keep up to date with the latest videos as soon as they come out, and comment down below what type of videos you would like to see in the future. Alright, with that said, let's jump into the video. The first thing you want to do as a custom apparel business owner is to make sure you define your niche. There's a popular saying in marketing that if you're talking to everybody, you're actually talking to nobody. If you aren't getting your products and services in front of the right audience, it doesn't matter how great your marketing is, it won't convert into sales. There's a phrase that we use in the apparel decoration industry, which is niching down to find your ideal customer or prospect. There are 2 ways that you can find your niche within the apparel decoration industry. The first of which is to decide what type of businesses or audience would need your products or services. For example, there are custom apparel businesses that focus on specific industries like real estate or schools or restaurants. By defining what type of customers they want to provide their services to, they are better able to be experts in that industry or in that space and cater to their customers' needs. I've seen a lot of apparel decoration businesses become very successful this way, starting out by niching down into a particular industry. For example, they would be the sole supplier to all the schools and their uniforms or daycare centers in their area. Or you might have a connection with a restaurant owner and you can specialize in providing uniforms and other supplies to restaurants. By niching down based on industry, you are going to have a larger variety of different types of items, but all tailored to that specific industry. Restaurants might need aprons, polo shirts, t-shirts, visors, or hats for their staff to wear as they're serving their customers. So as you can see, when you focus and niche down on a specific industry, you're providing a variety of products to that specific industry, and you become an expert in knowing what your customer needs in terms of their specific apparel types that they will want to fulfill. The second way to niche down is based on product type, which is kind of the opposite of niching down based on industry. If you niche down based on a product type, you are specializing in a particular product and becoming an expert in that product. For example, I've seen a lot of customers specialize solely on hats or solely on patches. And that's the majority of their production in terms of the type of items they will embroider or print. By specializing in a particular product type, you become the expert in how to decorate that piece of apparel, and you can offer that type of apparel to a variety of customers from different industries. Hospitals might need hats, or even some sports teams and local schools and local school organizations that might need hats as well. So in this way of niching down, you're focusing on a particular product type rather than a particular industry. Either way, starting in one of these 2 ways will help you become more focused in that particular area and therefore define your niche to help you grow and be more successful in the long run. Alright, moving on to tip number 2, which is staying up to date with the latest trends that are happening in the world of decorated apparel and keeping up with the latest technologies. While nobody can predict with the crystal ball what's going to happen in the future, you need to be up to date with the latest trends and technologies in your industry so that you can stay ahead of the curve. In order to do this, I would really encourage you to attend industry trade shows and industry conferences. By attending trade shows, you're going to be speaking to a lot of different vendors and looking at what's the latest technology that's out there. You might be able to get ideas as to what can be done or what are the best suppliers that you can make a connection with so that you can build your business and build your book of contacts. Many people overlook the fact that in order to run a successful business, you not only have to build good relationships with your clients and your customers, but you also have to build good relationships with suppliers and have a reliable source of supply for all of the materials that you'll need. This is why trade shows are important to build connections with vendors for your blank apparel, for your threads, for your inks, and different types of supplies and materials that you'll need to run your day-to-day business. On the other hand, besides attending trade shows, you also want to be continuously educated and up to date on the latest things happening in the world of decorated apparel by attending conferences that keeps yourself informed. For example, us here at Ricoma, we host an annual conference called Deco Summit, which is more educational focused and have different seminars where we invite different speakers in the industry so you can learn from the experts and chat with peers and also build connections and network with others. These types of conferences are more educational focused so that you actually know what is working now and try to apply that to your business and learn from mistakes that others have made so that you avoid them. On to tip number 3, which is keeping an eye on the competition. As a business owner, you always want to be informed as to what your competition is doing. And one simple way to do that is to periodically check their websites for new services or products that they're offering and how you can compete. If your competitors have a website, you can also study their website to see how user-friendly it is and see how yours stack up. One of the best ways to monitor your competitors' performance is to pay close attention to their content and how it ranks on social media and search engines. What are some of the keywords or hashtags that they use in some of their posts? How visible is their business on Google, Etsy, and other search engines? When you search the type of services that you're competing in, perhaps embroidery or printing, are they showing up in search results in your local area? How are they staging their products on their website in terms of their pictures and lighting? These are just some quick examples of the things that you should be looking out for so that you can keep up to date with what's going on with your competition. Always investigate periodically what your competitors are offering in terms of products and services so that you can see the type of packages they're offering and the value that they contain and see if yours are exceeding the value that they're offering. Then you can think of ways to how to add more value to your customers and attract them away from your competition. Some ideas to think about in terms of adding value are digitizing services, your turnaround time, and the quantity discounts that you might be able to offer. All right, the next tip that I have for you guys is to master your craft and provide good quality products. No matter what you do, nothing is a replacement for bad quality products that you provide. This is why it's always important to sharpen your skills and make sure that you consistently provide a quality product to your clients. If it's just you operating the machine, you need to know what you're doing. And if you're hiring someone and expanding your team, you need to be able to transfer that knowledge to an operator that can produce the same quality products for your clients. This is why it's important to take advantage of every opportunity in terms of training and seminars and other types of videos that can help you sharpen your skills and keep you on your toes. If you have the time, watch different tutorials and practice. You're never going to be expert enough in a field that you're trying to grow your business in. That's why experts continuously learn and continuously improve their skills, because there's always something new to learn. And given how dynamic the competitive landscape is and how quickly technology evolves, it's always important to keep learning and keep yourself on your toes. When you fundamentally provide a quality product to your customers on a consistent basis, whenever they have a need for custom apparel, they will keep you on top of mind. On top of that, you'll gain word of mouth traction as they refer you to their friends and family or other businesses that might have a similar need. All right, the final tip that I have for you guys is to be open to new opportunities as you expand. You may have started out your decorated apparel business with one single purpose in mind. Maybe that's to embroider some caps or maybe print some t-shirts. But that doesn't mean that as your business evolves and grows, that you can't also evolve in terms of the services and the products that you offer to your clients. Many times as your business grows, as you gain a steady flow of customers, your customers' needs actually evolve over time. Instead of just needing embroidery, for example, your customers might need some printing done on t-shirts or some heat transfer done on mugs. And as the needs of your customers evolve, you don't want to lose that customer's business to your competition by not being able to fulfill those type of needs. I've seen this happen multiple times to some screen printers, for example, where they've done tremendously well with their screen printing business, and that's their bread and butter. But as time goes on, they've built such a massive client base that many of them are asking for embroidery. But because these companies started out with screen printing and that's their bread and butter, many of them don't have the equipment, the knowledge, and the know-how to be able to provide these type of services to their growing customers. As a result, some of these customers might go to someone else who is able to offer them everything that they need versus having to go to multiple shops to get everything that they need. So as your business grows, make sure you have a finger on the pulse of what your customers' needs are by listening to customer feedback, because they're the ones that's going to be telling you what type of equipment or services you might need to expand into. When that time comes when a lot of customers are asking for a particular thing that you can't fulfill, maybe it's time to consider expanding and providing that service so that you can retain those customers. This will also open up the door for you to attract new customers because now you offer a lot more variety of services that you otherwise didn't have. Most consumers prefer to go to one shop to get everything that they need. This is why being a one-stop shop should be everyone's ultimate goal, as that creates ease of transaction with your customers and continues to strengthen that customer bond. Here at Ricoma, we also offer a variety of different equipment and solutions to cater to different clients that might have different decorating needs. So if you're interested to check out any of our digital printing, embroidery, or heat transfer solutions, you can go to ricoma.com and fill out a contact form to speak with one of our product specialists. The most successful businesses in the apparel decoration market continuously evolve themselves and adapt to an ever-changing environment. As the famous saying goes, nothing is constant but change, so it's definitely important for business owners to continuously be up to date with the latest trends that's happening and position themselves in a way that they can continuously grow in the future. But if you focus on marketing effectively and niching down, staying up to date with the latest trends, providing a good quality product, and keeping in mind your expansion path to become a one-stop shop, you'll eventually be on a path where your business is sustainable and you continuously be relevant and a leader and expert in the market. All right, that's it for us for today, guys. If you haven't done so already, make sure to smash that like button if you enjoy content just like this, and comment down below which tip you found the most helpful, or if you want to see other content in the future, make sure to let me know. To also stay up to date with the latest things happening in the world of decorated apparel, make sure to follow us on our social channels down below. We're active on Instagram and on TikTok for some entertaining content. We also do monthly giveaways on Instagram, so if you are not following us there, you might be missing out as the next winner for our next giveaway. Last but not least, if you haven't done so already, join our free Facebook group, Embroidery and Custom Apparel Mastery. The link is down below. There's over 30,000 apparel decorators in there sharing their knowledge and tips of the industry, and you can be a part of the conversation. All right, that's all I got for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.